of Stage Magician Plays. I am your queer lady magician, Creative Tiara, coming to you from Melbourne, Australia, the land of the Wurundjeri, Boonwurrung and Boonwurrung people, Boonwurrung people, of the Kulin Nations. I pay my respect to the traditional owners of the land, to their elders past and present, and to any Indigenous people watching. This was and always will be Aboriginal land. Right, normally I sort of come in and do a little bit of a heads up intro, but I just come back from hanging out with all my friends. And so let's just get into it. We are playing Apollo Justice, the first game in his own trilogy. And you know, on Sundays we play games with stage magic in them, and Apollo Justice is full of it. I don't mean as an insult. I mean, you know, like we have Trucy Wright, our own little lady magician. Is she queer? Is she not? We don't know. It's never really stated in canon. And this time, you know, as I've mentioned before, one of the things I want to do differently this time for streaming, even though I've been streaming once a week because I haven't figured out my dates for the rest of the week, is I want to expand it not just to stage magic, but also sort of theater and performance, because I'm running out of games. But I think that this Apollo Justice series will give us a lot of content, even if we sort of split it up, like, you know, we're gonna go through all of it. This game in particular, because there's just stage magic is a big part of almost all the cases. Like, there's a stage magic trick in the Gavinus case 4, obviously. Stage 1 was like maybe the only one that didn't do it, but we did anyway. And then Dual Destinies, I don't think Dual Destinies does not have a stage magic in the specific case. No, they don't. They have the yokai themed wrestling LARP, which is a theater, I guess, but it's not quite the same, and I just do not want to deal with that asshole. But Spirit of Justice definitely does. We have a case involving Trucy, which is really my show, but it video game form, and I screamed when I saw it. I was like, holy shit, this is illusion. And then there's the kind of like Rakugo case with the infamous Geru clown. So we might cover that. So Apollo Justice, we're going to choose the whole thing. Dual Destinies we might skip, only because there's not necessarily like a very specific performance-y type case in there. But we'll come back. Like, Trucy is around, but she doesn't really like do a lot of magic in like the game. Because the game sort of like, there's that one case in the school with the journal. But Spirit of Justice, there's definitely like a couple of cases where we can go. So alright, let's get on to this. Right. Let's go. A backstage murder. Oh my god. This is a risk assessment nightmare. So risk assessments are these documents to write when you're like doing an event or putting on a show. Usually the venue will ask you to do a risk assessment for like insurance purposes and stuff, and liability purposes. It's basically a list of everything you think will go wrong in your show, the likelihood of it going wrong, and how bad it would be if it happened. So you might have something that's like terribly unlikely, like, oh, someone dies. But if someone is terribly unlikely, but it will be horrendous if it happened. So it'll be a moderate, you know, you get sort of the intersection of how likely would it be and how bad would it be if it happened. That gives you a warning level. So, you know, in this case, actually would be moderate. And then you have to like, not just that, but also what's your contingency plan, and who's in charge. So I actually kind of enjoy writing those because they're like good for like paranoid people like myself. Like, you can write anything. Like, usually, you know, there's some stuff, like literally anything can happen, right? But I don't think it's useful to be like, nuclear war has suddenly been declared, because that's not really anything you can contingency plan for, right? But, or like aliens have taken over, or like natural disasters happen. You might want to write it if you're like doing something at the beach and there's likelihood of like a flood. That might be a situation. But like if you're in inland, it's like they won't like come after you if you don't write. But stuff like, you know, when I did my Lady Magician, stuff like we have a prop gun and it gets stolen. It would be really bad. It's not terribly likely, but it would be really bad if that happened, because you would be in trouble. Contingency plan, you put in a lockbox and have follow the police procedures like we talked about last time. Or the portal box falls over. Ish likely not likely-ish to happen if you're not careful. It's like it's not welded to the floor. It can't be. So possible to happen. Would be kind of bad if it did, but if it falls on somebody, it's bad. If it falls on the floor, no one is harmed, just the prop. So it might, like, the risk, then the contingency plan is to make sure it's like constructed properly, affixed tightly, and then you have like markers to make sure people aren't like purposely like playing with it. Yeah, so you do that. Murder backstage. Not typically something you would put in this, only because it's not really something you can do too much about. But after playing this game, you might just be like, someone is killed in our show. Like, if it's something that could happen because of a prop you have, or like an action, like, like, oh my god, I was watching Michelle Khara's video today. Hang on, let me just move. Let me see, have we investigated everything? Yeah, so while we sort of investigate stuff, we might have done this already. Yeah, good for you. So Michelle Khare, who does like sort of challenge accepted. Oh, I haven't investigated much of this. Challenge accepted videos where she sort of does like athletic level challenge. Sometimes she sort of branches out, but it's usually some level of athleticism. She did a whole video about the Houdini's water escape trick, right? Which is, we've seen it. If you look back on my channel, on my YouTube, you will see me discussing like Lini's magic show at Genshin Impact, where Lynette does a water magic trick, and she escapes, but then like something goes wrong with the trick itself, it kills somebody. But so she does a version of this, and she has never done this trick before. She's never done anything remotely to this girl. She is very athletic. She's done a lot of athletic challenges, but she was basically raw dogging the thing. And so she, like, the whole video is like mostly about her learning how to hold her breath and learn how to lockpick, because she has to like escape from padlocks and handcuffs and stuff. And they're constructing the box, and I'm just like, you are making this so much more difficult for yourself, because in her case, if the video is showing 100% what they did to get there, it's not a magic trick, it's purely an endurance test. Because the way it's presented in the video, the padlocks and the boxes are as they are, right? Usually with tricks like these, like, there's still danger, right? Like you could put in all the gimmicks and forever, but usually in tricks like those, there is something that is gimmick to make it a little easier on the performer, because otherwise it's not a magic trick, it's just an endurance test, right? And yeah, sure, some people do that, but it's usually something like we see on Danganronpa V3 with Himiko Yumeno's water escape. Hers has a little has like a sort of passageway out where she can escape long before the timer goes out, and she has a change of clothes, she can dry off, she's fine, right? So she has a failsafe. Sometimes the failsafe is, the box is legit, but the padlocks are easy to open, right? There's like I have an escape chain, like, I'm not doing that word trick ever, but I have like an escape chain somewhere where the padlock is easily movable, and also like sometimes there are ways to tie up people in chains that are actually more easily maneuverable than it is. You just have to like turn your wrist a certain way and the chain falls off, right? There are usually mechanical ways to not have this be an endurance test. You could even do something about gimmicking the timer, so it looks like you're like spending more time or less time than you actually are, So, but the way it's been presented in Michelle's video, it's like there were no tricks involved, which is, I understand if there are anything that's gimmick and they don't show this on camera or in the video because magician's secrets, that makes sense, right? If they're like, they don't like the setup is actually gimmick, because what happens is she builds up this whole thing where she can only hold her breath up to a certain point, which is already like record breaking in some way, but like tough. But if she goes beyond that point in the final show and escapes, right? So it would kind of make a little bit of sense if somewhere along the way something's been edited to make it seem more dangerous than it actually ended up being. And that's fine. That is the whole point of a magic trick, right? It's meant to like bamboozle you, right? So the whole thing could be a trick. She could have, it could have started when they were talking about like her holding her breath. Like she could actually do it for longer. They just don't show that bit, add the tension. That's fine. People might complain that it's like cheating. Like, what do you expect a magician to be doing, right? But if she basically raw dogged that thing, you're not doing a magic trick. You're not even doing it's escapology. But there are ways to make an escape trick work to make it a little easier on yourself because of safety. Right? But if none of that was taken, if they did not construct the box a certain way to make it so she was fine, they didn't construct the locks or the chains to make it easier for her to get out, she's raw dogging it. And I'm like, why? Why would you do that? You've never done this trick before. You've never done anything of the sort before. Why would you put yourself in the most difficult possible way to do it? It's impressive if it's how you depict it. It's impressive. It's not a magic trick. It's a full-on endurance test, which is impressive on its own, but it's not a magic trick, right? Like, you should probably get more credit because there's no trickery. But if it's just because you don't want to show what the trick was because Magician's Secret, that's fair call. But raw dogging it is insane. Raw dogging is fully insane. And I did not read what that said, but whatever. So quiet. Yeah, what happened to Emma? She's so stressed suddenly. Yeah, they make it like, oh my god, flat screens are like such a big deal. Like, I remember when those were flat screen and now they're like pretty common. I saved up to get a frame, but I might need them for something else. Yeah, Phoenix Wright canonically the cases we see him do are the only cases he did. Like, the fuck, dude. No, Apollo, like, the Phoenix is just an aberration. Like, don't take it too seriously. Like, he's bad at budgeting. Oh, the stepladder situation. I mean, cool, we've done that. They're not yours. They're not his to like control either, but like. You do a bullet catch, girl. You should know this. It's just insane that you're doing a bullet catch. The version I do is like if there's no actual bullets, but still. Legals. Yep. Hi, Marie. Hello. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Sorry if you were waiting a while. I just had not noticed. We're just investigating things. No. Were you here for my Michelle Carrier rant? I can re-rant again if you want, but like. You might not see the message that says suddenly starting in the background. Yeah, I mean, it's more that I wasn't even looking at like the chat. So I didn't even notice what's happening. So, do you know Michelle Carey, the YouTuber who does like all these challenge accepted stuff where she goes through like really intense like physical challenges and like other career challenges? Okay, so you missed the rant. So, the TLDR of the rant is she did a video that released today, I think, about her doing the water escape trick. You know, she you're hung upside down in a water tank and you have to escape. But the way they've presented the trick, like she's never done anything of the sort before. But so the video is mostly about her learning how to like hold her breath for long periods of time and like learning how to lockpick from a magician and all that. But the way they presented the trick is like she's done it like straight up. Like usually, I'm saying like usually with tricks like that, even like they're still dangerous, yes, but usually there's some sort of fail safe in there, right? Like the box is constructed a certain way, or the padlocks are gimmicked a certain way, the chain's gimmicked a certain way, so that you don't die, or like your likelihood of dying is reduced compared to if you were just doing it straight up, right? But they don't show any of that. They don't discuss anything along the lines of gimmicking the trick. And it's especially interesting because the entire narrative of the video, she's been built up to like she can only manage to hold her breath up to a certain point, and she needs to complete the trick by that point, by like sort of the 2-minute mark, otherwise she drowns, right? But when they do the actual trick at the end, she goes on for a little bit longer, and it's the first time she's managed to go past that limit, which to me feels like something has been gimmicked somewhere and they haven't revealed it, because that is like you would be calling a doctor, right? If you go like 45 seconds above your usual time, like, oh, suddenly it kicked in at the end. So it feels like something got gimmicked either in the editing, and so she's actually managed to like extend it, or they've gimmicked the trick somehow, which like would make more sense, and also would just make more sense in general for her, having her never done the trick before. No. Like, I'm not worried about them prepared to try it. They did make it very clear this is a very dangerous thing to do. I think it's more like if she did it straight, the way like she just like no trickery whatsoever, that's making it so difficult on herself. I was yelling at the screen going, don't make it so hard on yourself. Why are you raw dogging it? It's not a magic trick anymore. It's an endurance test. Like you know, there are fail safes for a reason. You don't have to go this hard. So I do hope actually that she's gimmicked the box somehow, or like padlocks or the chains or something has been gimmicked, because otherwise she's making it too hard on herself. She didn't need to go this hard, right? Like, it's admirable, but like the way she's gone that hard, it's like that's not a magic trick. That's endurance. That's impressive, but it's a very different thing. So what I'm hoping is that they've actually like adjusted the construction of the trick somewhat, and they're not sharing it because magician secrets, which I respect. If that's the actual case, I respect that. Or they sort of made it so that they didn't reveal through the editing that she can actually hit longer targets. They just made it sound like that's the first time they did it. Fair. Complete magician's thing. But just if it was presented straight, Michelle, why did you make it harder on yourself? Jesus. You don't, unnecessary. Red stuff. Oh my god, girl. Nothing is strange about, yeah, there's some writing in it. She's usually doing these challenges to prove to herself that she can do it. That's usually like the kind of narrative arc of all of this. And it's interesting how they like did the whole like Houdini thing, because they're talking about like apparently according to like his biography somewhere, Houdini has had a lot of different like unrelated jobs, but then he managed to take some skills out of all of those jobs and apply them to his magic. And so she's saying like, oh, you know, like I was feeling imposter syndrome about this, but then I see that Houdini has done this, and it reminds me of how I've managed to utilize all my skills from like previous videos and challenges towards this trick. And so that was a narrative arc. You missed the longest message I said in between. Oh, okay. Let me see, check the chat. Might have been like caught by Nightbot or something, but oh, I don't see it. I don't see the message. Sorry, it didn't show up. So I think usually with these things, she's just trying to prove something to herself. But yeah, the message didn't get sent. I checked my OBS, it's not there. I get curious about impact challenges on the body. Okay, yeah. But I don't know what sort of headspace she's in. She says now put herself in a dangerous situation. I mean, it's the YouTube algorithm, right? Like, you know, part of the narrative arc she goes through in all of these challenges is, I have imposter syndrome, I need to like overcome it. Something like that, right? Like, she always like this, Like, I don't think there's been a video where she's just been confident 100%, which would make for bad television, ultimately. She's always like, no, this is struggling, oh, it's so hard, and then she, like, overcomes it. That seems to be the narrative arc of all of her videos. But, I mean, it's YouTube, right? You have to sort of go bigger and bigger and bigger every time. But why did she start with a water escape? She's not done any magic. Oh, yeah, how did it need to be, right? Which is why I was like, that's why I was hoping that the water escape she's done is actually gimmicked in some way to make it easier on herself. It doesn't need to be that hard, because you're doing something completely different. But, and yeah, she's not done any other magic trick on the show. This is the first time she's explored magic. She could have done, like, you know, the sawing a woman in half style things, because that's also athleticism. It's kind of gymnastics training a little bit, like flexibility. Although that might mean you have to reveal how the trick is done, and then all the magicians get mad at you, blah, blah, blah. But, so probably the water escape is kind of the easiest to be like, look, we can show you how we prepared for the thing, and not show you how we made the trick easier to accomplish. But what? Not a good way to treat imposter syndrome. Look, man, you're talking to someone who did an entire show about imposter syndrome to deal with their imposter syndrome, right? Okay, so I get it on some level. And I don't know how much of, like, the imposter syndrome thing is her playing it up for the narrative. Like, I think it's genuine on some level, but it might be kind of hyper-focused for the purposes of a YouTube video, in the way you edit it, or, like, the story you want to tell. You know, like, even documentaries always have a point of view, right? But yeah, it's like, she put a thing or comment on, like, the video, they're saying, like, what the upcoming videos are, and one of them is, I tried to stop a nuclear war from happening. Like, she plays president for a day, and then there was, like, military stuff, and then one where she's like, I worked at McDonald's and then at a Michelin star restaurant. Like, she goes, like, you know, completely on the other end of the spectrum and does something a little bit chill out. I think part of it, I remember at one point she wanted to, for what? Well, like, cause she like, oh my god, yeah, I think because she's like, I've done all this athletic stuff and I'm still not doing enough to, like, beat this shit. She's setting herself for, like, really impossible goals a lot of the time. But look, imposters, yeah, she like that, yeah. The challenge is, I haven't, the video is not out yet, but it's like, I tried to stop nuclear war, and so the preview for this video is her, like, sitting in some version of the Oval Office, and she has a sign that says Madam President in front of her. So, like, probably she learns how, like, politics works, basically. But yeah, like I get it. Like, honestly, one of the things I really wanted to do for a long time, and I still kind of want to do, it's just hard to get a team to do around it, it's basically that genre of video. And, like, I tried X for a day. I love that shit. I've wanted to do something like that for a long ass time. The problem is, you can't get, like, screen funding for it. You can get screen funding, like, government screen funding for documentaries or for, like, web series stuff. Like, you know, fictional web series. Or, like, you know, like, short form stories, like, on Netflix and shit, right? But the stuff along the lines of, I tried X for a day, or I visited this subculture for a day, whatever, they're lifestyle content, and no one funds lifestyle content. You get that funding through sponsorships, through brand deals, like, through ad revenue, that kind of thing. But then it becomes a bit of, like, how do you afford to start, you know? And a lot of this also, like, usually there's a team to organize, and so it's like, how would you start from scratch? I don't have anyone I know who could, like, follow me around the camera. But one idea I did have for, like, one of those, like, I tried X for a day, is basically go through the Girl Guides badge book, and each video is a different badge challenge. And, like, the thing with Girl Guides, at least the Australian ones, is that a large chunk of the badges are freeform. So some of the badges do have, like, a set of activities before you get the badge, but some of the other ones are open-ended. And I did have this idea for a while of like me as an adult try to do challenges relating to the badges. And the whole point of Girl Guides and similar is that you challenge yourself, right? So it'll be something like teaming with the badge, but a bit above what I can do. And some of those would be really easy. There's like, I think, a cycling badge or something. I don't know how to ride a bike. So like, just like, people be like, oh, you learning how to ride a bike, that's not a challenge. Like, for me it is. Or I could finally like, you know, do a bike, like do a whole thing about like ride a bike and then ride a motorbike and then ride a Vespa of their dreams. You know, stuff like that. But haven't gotten around with, mostly because I feel like if I want to do something about Girl Guides, I would need to get Girl Guides Victoria's permission or the Australian Girl Guides permission. And I do not know how they feel about like YouTube challenges. And the fact that I am like a current volunteer unit leader for them might also make things a little bizarre. But it's an idea. See, you're going through the 1930s Ceylon Lily News cookbook that talks about refrigerators as new machines and... Ooh! Ooh, that could be interesting. You could, you know, be Dylan Hollis, who goes through like the vintage cookbooks. That could be interesting to do as like a TikTok thing, maybe. Yeah. Dazzle frazzle. Dazzle frazzle. Phoenix, what the hell, dazzle frazzle? Anyway, if anyone's watching and wants to sponsor my like lifestyle channel dreams, talk to me. Oh, his book, right? Okay, yeah. Sorry, I don't know why you told me. I think you mentioned the name to me, and I was thinking someone else for some reason. But no, yeah. He's like, he is Bermudan. I think he's either in the Bermudas or Bahamas, so technically British colony. But he sounds so transatlantic. And I've told Brad, he's like a aggressively American version of Brad. He's not even American though. It's the thing. Hello, cool sexy vampire. I have not seen you in a hot minute. Edward is not in this game, alas. Bermuda, right? Yeah. He's based there, but maybe he goes back. Yeah, he has the Bermudan flag behind him, but he just sounds so transatlantic. That's why I told Brad, this is an aggressively American version of you. Yep, the murder weapon. It's so quiet. No one read that for sure. Me neither. Unless it's in court, of course. Yeah. Alright. Let's move. One point if we saw where there was snow and poor fellow was like, nope. You know what? Relatable. Aha! Hello, dude. Another magician. Friend of yours? Hardly. Oh, Trucy. Trucy, do you not have any idea who that is? I know, but don't you? Oh, we've examined this. Okay. Alright, right down here. Up, uncle. It's weird that she doesn't recognize him though. Lammer Wars dressing room was when all of that happened. I think we've examined everything here. Yep. The stage we haven't been to yet. In the wings. Hello, hair twin. Why are you so pissed off? What's happening? Problem. Achtung! Hello, shark boy. Darian. Clavier is anything but a prosecutor, honestly. Your hog one star guitar case is busted. Guitar's been burned to a crisp and top it all off. Someone's dead! The performance just now. What was that all about? Don't blame me. You were the one who missed the cue. Oh my god. Well, you guitar was on fire. A teeny plague of yours. Differences in musical direction, bands are speeding up over. Oh no. So why is it so quiet? Oh, hello. Put on the charm immediately. You need to confirm that Republic of Virginia detective present. Yep. Wait, did I turn off the music somehow? No, it's still there. Foreign Affairs Detective 3. This is the Gumshoe's protege apparently. With the Gavin SD. No. Okay, that's the music. Alright, so that's not quite anymore. What other crimes are there? Hit parade of crimes. Oh my god. Singing the blues. Yeah, from the body. Yeah. Yeah, what is happening with this dude? Like, why is she so pissed off at him? Like, it feels so personal in a way that I don't understand. Blah. I need a new mic, just so I don't have one balanced precariously on a bunch of books. I need one of those, like, the ones with like a boom mic a little bit. Our ancestors even knew nothing of America's existence. What? Does America exist though? The police! They pack heat right at the stage. But they don't different interrogates. Oh my god, she's full on stand. Did you just become a fan like 2 days ago, Trucy? 7 years ago! After Phoenix! Later on parole, my boyfriend's a prosecution witness. My boyfriend is a... Okay, this is interesting. Because the Gaviners, as far as we know, are an all-male band. For a song to have my boyfriend is a prosecution's witness. Not my girlfriend, mind you. But my boyfriend. I wonder if anyone else has pointed that out. Oh no. I mean, he's had a lot of happening. Disaster. Mr. Q. I mean, dude, you've had worse. Nah. Yeah, you don't notice anything. Yeah, as an audience, they're very forgiving. Yep. Mixing board. There you go. They were really like, how do we make the 3DS useful? Okay. He only the drum part, yeah. The one who killed people. Wow. Yeah. Okay, it sounds fine so far. Yep. Sounds fine to me. I think it's because I'm not hearing it very loudly. Hair amateur, okay. Probably is pretty hard, yes. Okay, yep. Yep. Okay. Alright, let's isolate all of these. Okay. Oh, that feels suspicious. Him. How could that song? Guilty Love. I don't know if anyone's actually written songs based on these tracks. I was saying there might be a pianist. What? He's a virtuoso. Don't! No, not fiddle. Oh my god. Parental testing. Phoenix unfit to be a father. More ladders. Yeah, but why though? What is happening? Also, what's that face? Like, I have a case that's at the Wonder Bar. They haven't done that yet, they should. I've seen a magic show that was set entirely in the dark. You got in, they turned off all the lights. It was like, I think there was maybe like the odd candle light or something, but otherwise it was in the dark. And they actually had like a bunch of people there who were blind, so I had seeing eye dogs and stuff. I think they had like special showings for them there too. I like a really good experience to have like a magic show fully in the dark. Alright, there's nothing else. That stuff. Oh, there you go. You get to Rockstar. You're jealous. I know. He's frustrated. Can we examine this? There, we found it. I thought the music would change here. When will my trials be over? When will my trials be over? Here's the thing. If this Apollo Justice didn't require so much like prior knowledge of Phoenix Wright, this would make a good stage show on its own. Or like you need to do some sort of like prequel-y bit just to establish the world they're in. Yes, we are fully blackmailing you. You don't talk about your music board? Hey, what's up, big dude? You just said it. Literally, you were just ranting about it. Why am I so hungry? I had food. I've had decent food. And yet I am ravenous. Ah. Whatever you want, upper flames. See, the audience is super forgiving. Anything goes wrong, they don't care. They think, oh, that's part of the show. Like, it has to be really, like, egregiously wrong, or it has to be really boring. Then they turn off. Like Houdini, Mr. Houdini himself did a whole elephant disappearing trick, but he was so boring about it, people didn't care. The trick went off fine, but he was just no stage presence. Wonder if Michelle Carey knew that. Nobody told me what days like these. This whole case can be a case of like spot the song lyrics. Calling out the house in the stream. That's fine. Is it mid crunch? The music has changed. Spike. I know where it is the song lyrics. Oh, I don't even say you haven't figured it out yet. This is a song. The song. Right? Yeah. Just keep this on. And it's totally with the keys, my heart and also tight, yeah. Burning in my heart fire, yeah. This is like Nostradamus shit. They use the song to plan it out. Quite annoying. I mean, you can read anything into anything, honestly. Like there's no spirit medium here. Oh. Yeah. Alright. Back to the dressing room. Oh. Something's happening. You again. Bye. He looks sort of familiar. Yeah, it's your uncle. Not Berenian. He doesn't speak English, yeah. Oh man. Virginian. Northern Europe. Yeah, like where would this be? Maybe it's everything your stuff. True. Papua Union Republic. Oh wow. Copyright infringement. The siren, yeah. Very European. Is it parent company is though? He's blind. Yep. Well. Ah, a little bad. Japan. Oh, I don't know what would have been the the original version because they would have started in Japan, like America or. Then you kind of see her facial expression more here. There you go. Chaos music. Yeah, it's like, oh, don't stop. I can be you can be our client. Dang, okay. No one talk about the song lyrics. Nothing with the keys. Namira looks like she might be easy to cosplay a little bit. You just need to make her like cloth thing. This jacket, cloth, veil thing. Oh. Anything you can comment on? No. Is he gonna hang out, show up again? Oh, Emma. It's gone. Oh my god. Why the pickle? There's magicians everywhere. The guitar. Guitars or guitars, yep. Okay, go. Snackos, TV snacks. Oh, there you go, back there. Nothing. Right. Not letting me skip as quickly as I could. But he's gone. Stage. Up. That's risen. You are 1 mile in the sky for some reason. Aww, Fear Heights. It seems very high. London. Oh, back to the office. Up. What's the prosecutor doing here? Yet. Wow. Corruption. You're like little enemies to lover situation. Oh my god. You got clients. Oh, you just like skip ahead to places you need to be. You said that already. Oh, he's using interpreter. Pain. Aww. You need an interpreter. Oh no. Scared kid. Alright, we're going into trial time. Machi Tabai. It's probably like the calmest set of like prosecutor and defendant that the judge had to deal with in a while. Like, yeah, he's a rock star, but he's like not so dramatic. He's actually pretty chill as a prosecutor. You know what? That question is very relevant to me right now, for personal reasons. Yeah. This like tangent is actually more important than you think. Large caliber revolver, okay, yep. Yeah, but the tiny child. Didn't they not call an ambulance? I was watching like Game Grumps like playthrough of Justice for All, and where this is like he just having a calmer time in freaking Francisca. No, aside from that, I guess. Done. Because he's small. Emma. Yeah, what happened, Emma? Things like this happen. Oh my god. Wow, okay, like let a murder happen. Like throw back to all the cases from a long time ago. Do I need to get a compute gaming chair? Right now my recording setup is, my streaming setup is this. I have a TV that's in the living room, but and my computer is connected to that TV, but everything is sort of at an angle, right? I'm not like face on the TV. I'm looking at it sort of 90 degrees. I am currently sitting on a sofa, right? The sofa is perpendicular to the TV. My microphone is stacked upon a board game, and a bunch of books to make it. It didn't used to be this high, but I wanted to play it close to my mouth, so that's as close as it gets to my mouth. And yeah, and I'm playing on a sofa. And you know, all the microphone book setup is on like a coffee table situation. That's basically an outdoor table with a custom lid to make it look like a Animal Crossing kotatsu, but which I got for free actually. I was looking into just for scrap wood if someone made this entire thing for free. It's nice one. But it's not the most ergonomic setup. The problem is in the living room, I do not know where to put a gaming chair, right? Like I would have to stow it away in a corner when I'm not using it. And I don't want to move everything to my office because there's already barely enough space in the office as it is. So I feel like I could use a better setup so that I'm not straining my back. But I don't know, the living room, man. Anyways, if anyone has any ideas, feel free to like throw them my way. Like I'm sort of like whirling on the sofa right now because I have a sore back. You probably can't hear me all that well, but and like I'm having to stay pretty close because I have a wired headset. But I have all these Bluetooth adapters, but they're not working so well with my headset, and I don't know what's happening there. So I don't really have the freedom to like move my seating location as much. Ugh. I need like an interior designer that's experienced in like gaming setups to tell me what to do. Yeah, but how? He's too small. Emma did it! Yeah. Budget. They couldn't animate more people. Yes, what's up? Conspiracy. You did all this just because your keys were missing. Done, done. Suspect prosecutor. Yeah. We haven't had one of those before. Look at Edgeworth. Oh, Apollo, you have no idea. It doesn't. Aww. Dude, she's underage. She's like a teenager, dude. Flavia, what the hell?
Hold it!
No second court, oops. Stonk. He's munching on those TV snacks. I call it TV snacks because there's an Australian brand of like snacks that look exactly like snackies. They're like little mom sticks, chocolate. You do like the Apollo Justice Perceive thing, and it's just she nervously eats. Like, you know, the Perceive can hear you.
Hold it!
Are we like talking about music genre stuff now? Feeling with entire body and soul. Oh my god. Yeah.
Hold it!
Well, that's a song with like a missing cue. I mean, someone would have had to shot through the crack though, just because of the way the body fell.
Objection!
True season suspect. Yeah, but you just made a big deal about the gun.
Objection!
What? Done. What is that face he does? The truth he did it. The gun though, you guys can. I know people, a lot of people in the fandom complain about this case because the gun thing just never gets brought up again. Nope, it's not enough. The gun's the issue though. A witness. Oh, you need Lamiro. You need Lamiro. Call a witness. Well, too bad. Yep. Yep. Yeah, an ambulance never showed up. There you go, his entire band career is done. His prosecutor career is done.
Objection!
Oof. Lavia, what the hell? It's Lamerwa! It's this woman.
Take that!
The music restarted. You learn to speak English. Oh my god. Oh my god. She doesn't know she's had a brain injury. Yeah, amnesia. Oh my god. I guess surprisingly it was fast. Oh my god. This. Why do people keep picking on his forehead? It's annoying. Nope. Oh my god, Trucy, what the hell? Well, we've got authority now.
Hold it! Hold it!
Like, no one else in the room where has something to do with the word siren. Aww. So, this is spoilers. This is much spoilers for what you will find out later on. But I'll just say it now anyway, because this is not a spoiler-free zone. Apollo and Trucy are half-siblings, and Lamu was their mom. You find this out at the very last second of this game. And like, Apollo and Trucy don't know this. Lamura knows that's up because she talks to Phoenix about it. And it's like, when will you tell them? I was like, someday. And that someday has not come yet! Not in the later games have they addressed this. Hopefully if AA7 comes out, then yeah, then we'll have something. This will be too long. You don't have to clean up. You're not the stage manager.
Hold it!
Especially when the show is still going on, you have to clean. He can't speak English. He's trying. He can't speak. He can't communicate with you. You need an interpreter. It's like a lack of care to not give him an interpreter. Oh my god. I mean, she knows now. Where did the brooch come from? Yeah, what's up?
Objection!
Yeah, what's up with that? Dun dun dun. After the murder took place at the very scene of the crime. Gavin has no idea what's happening. He's so rattled. Like, he's like actually the least drama queen of all the prosecutors. Like, even Edward had his moments. He calmed down considerably. But, it's like, what? Nani? Ah! Oh my god. Nah, what the fuck? Oh, now you're speaking Borginian. Things are gonna work here. You know Borginian? Why didn't you go and like interpret for Mashi? What the hell? Oh, the magic trick! Yeah. Oh, that's not one there. Oh, come on. Oh,
Hold it!
you can perceive shit. I hate people tell me that all the time that my voice is too loud and I find it super annoying. I can't really control it.
Hold it!
Oh yeah.
Hold it!
This is this.
Hold it!
Oops. Yeah, okay. Something's happening. Here again. No. Oh,
Gotcha!
yeah. Starts gulping a little bit. Yeah, because she's still alive. Yeah. How do you know? How did you know? No one told you. No one told you this though. Yeah, yeah, if she gulped. You can, like, if she gulped. Oh, hello, Flock.
Take that!
Yeah, you're not meant to know this. Yeah. No one told me anything, yeah. How do you know? How do you know? Dun dun. Yee! York? What else are there? York! What did you end up doing for your birthday, Flock? I heard you had like a sushi dinner or some kind. Oh no, you saw something, yeah. How though?
Hold it!
He quit the gig. Yeah, the layout makes no sense.
Objection!
Yeah, you couldn't have seen it. Aww. Can I be cool for once? Yeah, you just see it through the window. Yes! That's the whole point! Mom, come on! I love how the audience head wiggle back and forth. The peanut gallery, yeah. Yeah. Grown person. Yeah. There we go. Here I'm
Hold it!
Yeah.
Hold it!
Yeah.
Hold it! Hold it!
Doesn't mean, yeah.
Hold it!
Young man. Yep, we heard a voice, yep. Contradictory. Yeah. Oh, that's usually kind of pretty good. Yeah, the air vent, yeah. Alright, yeah. Oh. What's up? Oh, pfft. How come he gets to say that? Right, his forehead is normal. He just doesn't have a fringe. He doesn't have bangs. That's all it is. Everyone else has bangs in their forehead. The headset! There's headsets all over the place.
Objection! Objection!
No! Got me over. Danga.
Objection!
Oh no, we're screwed. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, he passed out. Ugh. You get into those foot things. You sure? Oh, is it that stupid song lyric situation again? Yeah, song lyric thing. Yeah, except this is out of order. And you're sort of reading into it a lot. We're missing a verse. We're missing fully a verse. Sleepy. You have your cords of steel.
Hold it!
Oh my god, sing it. He's like singing it in court. Yeah. Yeah, one whole paragraph is missing. Yeah. The OHS person, station manager person, was like, oh my god, where's your station manager? What happened to your station manager? Who was in charge of all this? No, she actually was singing this. Scientifically speaking. Oh, Walker said that considers whack.
Hold it!
It's missing a paragraph. No clue. Very hard.
Hold it!
Yeah. It's like, oh, you learned Japanese and going. Oh, what? He's been inducted as the culprit. Are they? Oh my god. Glimmer boy. What? Glimmer boy.
Hold it!
Recoil! Oh, you're gonna do this. Raise an objection, of course. Yeah, everyone keeps going this fucking large caliber situation. Well, yeah. That proves... Yeah, you just like made the case for him now. That works in his favor, yeah. Yeah. Oh dear. She never said anything.
Hold it!
Oh god, we have nothing to design. I think the only problem is the lyrics. We're missing a whole verse. Oh. Yeah, but he doesn't understand English though, it sounds like. All this discussion about step ladders and ladders, oh my god. It became plot relevant. Ooh, I don't know that we have anything. I don't know that we do. My only concern is that the lyrics are wrong. Oof. My problem is the lyrics, but I don't have anything here will work. I wanna walk through this. Just so I'm not here forever. It's not Braille. Yeah, it might still be the lyrics. Actually, we try that. Let's try that anyway.
Take that!
It is the lyrics, actually. Yeah, there we go, Flock. No? That didn't work? No. Never mind. Nope. The lyrics are a problem, but I don't know how do you prove that. Yeah. Oh, right. Okay, now. I saw a walkthrough. I see why it is. I misinterpreted one of the things.
Hold it!
You do have evidence, yeah. Yeah, I looked it up. I see what the issue is. It's one of the I mean, the way they sort of presented it kind of doesn't help us in the long run. So, oh.
Hold it! Objection!
They didn't question Amachi. Yeah, that was like the thing that like the fandom was up in arms about. Was like they made such a big deal about, oh, this gun is so big that if you don't know what you're doing, you could dislocate your shoulder. But Machi's own injuries has not come up at all in this case, and I don't think it ever does. So it's definitely like a huge like contention. Like they make this big deal and it never goes anywhere. Blah 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 blah. They have to do all of this. Oh, I could have skipped all of this shit. Oops. So weird, like they even say this, right? And they never like bring it up ever again. Like they sort of, it's like they forgot. I didn't need to do this. Long-winded conversation.
Take that!
Yeah, like now I'm thinking about it, even this doesn't quite work. Like it like the more they do it, the sort of like more the defense digs his own grave on it. It's this, but if he was blind, he wouldn't know the numbers were there, and so it wouldn't it would be smeared. But if he wasn't blind, then he could still do it because he was smeared. Yeah, people writing there. That's numbers. Yay. Luminol! Now you see the problem. What's the killer saw? Right. It's like, okay, so it's like he's blind so he can't shoot, versus he's not blind, therefore, what's going on? Dun dun dun. Yeah, which one is it? Who's blind? That one's blind. Yeah. What's apology for? What now? What updated autopsy report bullshit is this? That's how they find out. Can't see. Oh no. There goes that defense.
Objection!
Yeah, they never. They sure they could have resolved this full stop, but alas not. No. The musical sequence C, the kickback out. You know that whole like dislocated shoulder. Oh my god, they don't even address it! Like no medic or anything. Trucy's like, fuck off, dude. He's angered the Trucy now. Luminol! Your scientific testing? Luminol, your favorite thing in the world. It wasn't chemiluminescent thing. It was just saying in our playthrough of Eternity Investigations. Yes, night. Yes, night. Last night and yesterday. Yes, night. You brought the tile. Yes, we've done this before. Yep. What is the number? There we go. The power of science. Kilo's a robot. Yeah, just thinking that. Interpol ID number. Oh my god, it's Francisca. Yes. Okay, you have 27 weeks to spare. Shark Hootie, yep. It's random shark hair, Shark Hootie. To cover up for somebody. Gavin, what the fuck?
Yeah, we know why. The games these people play, I know, right? So drama. Let's use from this guy, yep. Because of her! Lamero's blind, not him. Marty's a seeing eye person. Lameroir. So that's why she's going on and on about the voice, yeah. You're so shocked. Oh, his forehead is fine. Marketing. Ow. Let's knock my microphone over again. And yet I must. Yeah. Did have been an accident. Yeah, she can only hear the voice. Yeah, maybe in a world I can. Yeah. She saw nothing yet. Let's ask. Oh no, they will get penalized for asking these questions. Looks like it.
Hold it!
Yeah, because he would have known. Yeah, the witness. Yeah, that's a problem there. Why would you call it a witness? You can't see. Why? Can't see. Yeah. Headsets. Headsets. Yep. He's Interpol. Court time. I mean, he's been court time for a while, Mari. We're like halfway through court time. It's been court time a while. What? This fucking revolver. This pompadour. Yep. Everyone's here. Yeah, absolutely. Hold it. Yep, here's the moment. It's him. It's him. Diana did it. Yeah. Oh no, he's breaking down. Oh, da, 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 da. Even the prosecutor has a breakdown, Sprite. Right now. Key smash. Well. Alright, I am... His hair fell apart. He didn't fall apart, he just like had a big headache. I am falling a little bit asleep. So I think I'm gonna call it here. We'll come back to this hopefully next week to investigate! Just for doing what to him? Thanks for joining me, Flock and Mari and... Vampire. You were here for like 2 seconds. I will be back next week hopefully. You might come earlier in the week. I haven't figured out the rest of my stream schedule yet. Thanks for hanging out. We will talk to you next time. Bye. Hang on now to figure out how to get out of here. Ah.